Welcome to the Financial District in New York City, home to Wall Street, the financial capital of America. Known for its triumphant history in savvy financing, Wall Street functions as the face of American economy through its representation of trade, exchange, and evolution. Since its existence, Wall Street has transpired as a home for renowned banks, infamous investors, and the legendary New York Stock Exchange. Now that you have an understanding of the area and its background, let's take a tour of Wall Street. We'll begin at the intersection of Broadway and Wall Street. On the right, you'll see Trinity Church. Trinity Church has been around since 1696 and still thrives as an active Episcopalian church in the Diocese of New York. Trinity Church houses 3 sacred burial grounds where one will find the tombstones of Alexander Hamilton, William Bradford, and John Jacob Astor. As we continue our tour, I would like to point out that Wall Street offers much more than just financial hotspots for visitors. Within this area, you will find the New York City Police Museum, Museum of Jewish Heritage, the Skyscraper Museum, and the Museum of American Finance. In addition to these legendary museums, exist delectable eats, trendy shopping, and eye-catching scenery that I will touch on later. As we continue along Broadway, you will see the Mashreq Bank, Kytel Communications, and the YWCA of the City of New York. On the right, you will see HSBC Bank and the Broadway Morris Street subway stop. As we approach and ride through the stoplight, you will see Battery Park to your left. We will also be passing the mascot of Wall Street, the Charging Bull. The bull represents aggressive financial optimism and prosperity and serves as an icon for American financing. As we veer right, we will pass the Black Star News and Berkshire Bank, located on 5 Broadway. And as we approach the next stoplight, you will see the U.S. Bankruptcy Court on the left. The court is of the Southern District, which is one of the most influential and active federal district courts in the United States. As we circle around Battery Park and the Bowling Green Fountain, you will see the Custom House straight ahead. As we turn left onto Beaver Street, we will pass the Ann Taylor Loft, a trendy women's clothing store. Around the corner sits MCI International, a global communications company. We will also pass the Standard Oil building and continue on Beaver Street. Straight ahead, you will see the Thoroughbird Companies building. As we continue through the financial district, we will head towards Broad Street. In the meantime, I will share with you my favorite eats in the financial district. Haru, located on Wall Street, is the best Japanese cuisine. Here you will find mouth-watering sushi rolls and generous sake bombs. But if you're more for American cuisine, make sure to check out Mark Joseph Steakhouse on Water Street for some tender meats and mouth-watering desserts. Other favorites of mine include the Financier Pastry Shop, Adriana's Pizza Bar, and Cafe Gusta. So, whether you're a health guru, an avid coffee drinker, or a fried food fanatic, there's a place for you to indulge in the financial district. Now that I've got your mouth watering, let's continue on Broad Street where you'll find the Rosenblatt Securities, Web Zero Designs, and my favorite building, the New York Stock Exchange. As we head straight towards Wall Street, you will see the Federal Hall straight ahead. Federal Hall was built in 1700 and was the first Capitol building in the United States. It was later demolished in 1812. In 1842, a Federal Hall National Memorial was built to honor the history of the original building. Within the Federal Hall Memorial Park, you will see the Bible that George Washington used when he took an oath as the office of the first President of the United States. You will also see the railing he stood behind and the stone floor of the balcony where he took his oath. Now, we will turn right onto Wall Street where we will see some legendary financial buildings. Such buildings include the Bankers Trust Company building, the Trump building, and the Deutsche Bank building. Bankers Trust, now called 14 Wall Street, is a famous skyscraper on Wall Street across from the New York Stock Exchange and Federal Hall. The Trump building was built in 1930 and originally known as the Bank of Manhattan Trust. The Deutsche Bank building, located at 60 Wall Street, first served as the headquarters for J.P. Morgan & Company, now known as J.P. Morgan Chase. But then it was bought out by Deutsche in 2001 for $600 million. As our tour is coming to an end, we will pass Water Street and Front Street and arrive at the intersection of Wall Street and South Street. Here you will find the South Street Seaport at 19 South Street. This area offers a change of scenery with a breeze from the water and local market vendors. I hope you have enjoyed the virtual tour of Wall Street and its surroundings and will visit the neighborhood soon. Special thanks to Google Earth, Google Images, Virtual Beta, and iMovie for making this tour possible and unique. For more of my insight on Wall Street, visit my blog at austinwilliamson.wordpress.com.